Hey guys, RTL here. I hope you guys enjoyed the first installment of the Ultimate Renekton Guide. Today we will be going over basic combos and early laning phase. Yes guys, this is a Renekton guide, but this section will cover early laning phase, which can help out all top laners in the game. This video was taken right as 8.10 came out, and obviously I did not expect mid laners taking Smite, Scuttlecrab being overpowered, so obviously we are still trying to figure things out. I know I said boys and guys a lot, okay? So during this video, I will try to limit it down to, 20% of what I said last time. In this video, we'll be going over laning phase before you have your ultimate or your Tiamat, which you can do a lot with those things. But again, this is basic combos and early laning phase. So I'm going to show you guys how to really excel in the early laning phase with Renekton before those the item and then also the ultimate. Okay, well, the first one we're going over, guys, is the auto Q, which I'm going to show you guys as follows. So I put out 81 damage. Again, as the auto animation is going through, I am queuing them, boys. So once you have that queue, you get that level, awesome. You get more damage. It's great. It's nice. It maximizes the most damage. See, I did 81 damage like that, boys. So let's see I queue them. 39 damage. Not much. It's really no damage at all. 39 is not anything. But just getting that auto attack in there as well can really excel your damage in the early landing phase. So 81 damage again. Let's see how much more damage is. It's literally double. And literally, it's instant. It's not something that's going to cancel out any animation. Alright, so now I'm level 2. Based on my level 2, I get my E. The importance of E is astronomical, boys. Because by the time you get E, jungler is looking to gank at that point. They're looking to gank around 235 to 255 around that window. And that is usually when you're still level 2 on the peak of getting level 3. But obviously, ganks can happen. So that's why I get my E. The best combo you can do with your level 2 is this, guys. You're going to E in there. You're going to Q instantly auto attack as you're Eing away. And I will show you right here. Really quick. Less than a second, I did 142 damage. None of these abilities are empowered, by the way. So if these abilities are empowered, the damage is going to be quite more. Now I'm going to show you guys in slow motion exactly what I did. So basically, this is it. I'm E, I Q, I auto attack, and then I E away. That was much slower than I wanted to, but that is the gist of what I did. And again, we'll go fast again just to refresh y'all's memory. So E, Q, auto, E. Really quick, instant, and you're going to put out a good amount of damage. Alright, now we got our level 3. Now we can incorporate our Q, W, and E into our combo. The combo I'm going to show you guys is doing an E, auto, W, Q, auto, E. Just as followed, boys. Just like that. Too easy. And look how much damage it, boys. 309 damage. So much, and that's without even empowered abilities. Alright, so you have seen these abilities when they're not empowered. Now when they are empowered, the damage is much higher. So let's go back in time, guys, to when we were level 1. So let's think we're level 1 right now, but with our empowered Q ready to go. This is how much damage it can do. Say quite a bit more damage. 105. Again, if it's an empowered Q, you're going to heal a little bit more and do a tad bit more damage. Again, it's not crazy, but that's just with an auto Q. Alright, so now let's think back to level 2, but now we have an empowered ability. Let me show you that combo. The E, Q, auto, E. Just like that. The Q put out a tad bit more damage. Again, you want to always try to make sure your Q or your W is empowered. I'll go over more of that when we get into different situations. But right now, again, just basic combos, okay? Alright, now last but not least, we're going over an empowered level 3 combo. I'll show you as followed. Again, you're going to E, auto, W, auto, Q, E. Let me show you this. Again, the reason why I did an auto attack after W is because the distance of time is so much longer. It's 1.5 seconds stun to where my auto is ready to go again with, the least amount of attack speed I can possibly have to get that auto attack in before the Q. These are the combos that I'm going to hardcore demonstrate in early laning phase in this video. Okay, so now we have went over basic combos. Now, the first thing you want to do for early landing phase video is, what should you be by item for, right when you start the game off, guys? So, the first thing I look at is, who you match up versus. Obviously, I'm in practice too, I don't really have exactly a matchup, but let's say it's a normal melee matchup, Aatrox, Tryndamere, one of those guys, even tanks, per se, but not range, obviously. So, first thing I'll do is get me 30 seconds. You ain't spawning. I'll make sure they don't spawn. Where's it at? Alright, there. They ain't spawning. They ain't spawning. Alright, so I get longsword and consumable. Okay, so people ask me, why do you do this, Renekton? Why do you get longsword? Why not Doran's Blade or, yada yada? Listen, guys. When you go Doran's Blade, that is negative 270 gold after you sell it. Because you pay 450 to buy it. And then you sell it for 170. That is negative 270 gold. As longsword goes straight into your items. Now, there are some matchups out there, like, maybe Gnar, Gangplank, or even the only melee matchup, I'll even say it, is Pantheon, to where they have a lot of poke. And if they have a lot of poke and you don't exactly have the best chance at killing them to at least level 3, you might want to change it up, especially for your newer Renekton players out there. I'd suggest doing this, guys. Just get Doran Shield and then get yourself a health pot, okay? I know. I'm very anti-Doran's item, but this is the only situation where it's like, okay, I might have to survive landing phase. I will never, and I repeat, I will never buy a Doran's Blade. I just don't think it's worth it, considering how much it puts you in the tank. So now we're going to start. The first thing you want to do is, do you need to leash your jungler? Let's say in this instance, guys, you do not. Okay, the first thing I love to do if I don't have to leash my jungler, and it sounds nutty, but it's a very cool tip for Renekton players out there. If you do this, get in front of the wave, let it build up, guys. Right off level 1, put it right here, go in the bush, and now this wave, if we speed it up, it's going to slow push to me, which I'll show now, guys, for you. All right, where's fast forward 30 seconds? Look at it. I'll go fast for another 30 seconds. Listen, I did not touch the wave. All I did was let it build up a little bit. And now look at it, boys. It's slowly building up. Slowly building up. Again, I did not touch this. I just touched it at level 1, and that's it. And it is 100% going to keep on pushing. Look at this. Obviously time is a little off, guys, but look at it. It's just built up. I knew right off the bat that it was going to push. I didn't do it. All I did was, by touching the wave, it's going to push to me. So no matter what happens, if you have a tough laning partner, you're laning versus Vladimir, Gnar, whatever, the early laning phase, if you set it up that way, guys, they cannot freeze it on you. It is going to push to you every single time. So why would you want the lane to push to you? For one, guys, Renekton's level 1, level 2 is ass, which I've gone over in the past video. It's not very good. Okay, so you want the lane to slow push you by setting a wave like that. Also, the junglers want to gank at 240, 245, and if the lane is closer to you than it is to them, guys, are you going to get ganked? More than likely not. So that's another really good tip to help you out in your landing phase. Okay, so now we're going to go over what your thought process should be going into the lane and the lane first starting. Okay, so I'm going to find, just an old game of mine. Versus the car, that's fine too. Okay, so we're going to get started. Start to play in the game. Obviously, in this game right here, my jungler is going to look for a leash, so, I got a leash for him, okay? You got to make sure you knock that out. Okay, so first thing, it showed a Lee Sin, it showed a Rengar. First thought process, where is Lee Sin starting? I need to know this, guys, because let's say he's starting blue buff. He's not going to gank me level 3. I know that. I already know he's not going to come top to at least 330 and then beyond, so I'm in a pretty good spot. Now, if let's say he's starting the red side and killing the red buff, at that point I know, okay, at 240 to 255, there's a window where he can gank me very, very easy. Okay, so, I'm ganking him here, doing all that fun stuff, yeah. But that is your thought process in every game. And you can always tell on the map by just watching the map. Like right now, not only am I leashing for the jungler here, I'm also watching, okay, where is their bot lane? Is their bot lane showing up? Is Rengar showing up? So, right there, right at the bat. What do we see? We saw Rengar walk topside. Lee Sin has to have a gank. So just off him showing top lane that little bit, we know Lee Sin is starting red buff. So if he's starting red buff, guys, that means he's going to gank me. And it's 90% chance he is going to gank you from guys, like 240 to 255. There is a huge window. I could even possibly even 237, 235, okay? But you just have to have that mental mindset that he can show up around that time. So, and that just goes and emphasizes more on why you're starting your E level 2 over your W, because that is a window where you're still level 2 and you don't have your level 3 yet. Alright, so now we have gone over basic combos and what to do before the lane even crashes. So now we're going to go over how you should approach you know, a melee matchup and a range matchup. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go over, guys, is the melee matchup, which will be an Aatrox. No more love. He is a Diamond 1 Aatrox player. Let's do this. Alright, so it shows everything. You guys see right now, guys, that I am doing longsword consumable start. You guys see that right at the bat. You know, every time in a melee matchup, except for Pantheon, I am doing longsword consumable. Saves money, like I went over earlier. Alright, let's do this. Stacks AFK. Good start of this game, though. Really good start of this game. Alright, so I'm going to the lane. What I really should have been doing, though, is getting in front of the lane. But, hey, that's for another day. It's not a big deal. It's really not. In this game already, though, you see I'm running grass and I'm running inspiration tree. I did not mean to this game. I remember that. I did not mean to. But either or, though, I'm going to play a little aggressive. Again, in melee match with Aatrox, his level 1's really not that good, so I can still get the auto Q. There are a lot of matches where you cannot do it. See? Auto Q. Just like that, guys. Too easy. And guys, getting little stacks. I'm using my grass for my advantage, but usually you're not going to run grass. Another auto Q. I'm always trying to get auto Qs. It puts out the most damage. I run Ignite in almost every matchup except for Singe, and I got him pretty much chunked out at this point. Hey, look at Zach reconnecting. Awesome, good start. Again, now I get my E, guys, because look at the time, guys, at 220. Usually around 235 is when a jungler is probably going to end up showing up. You always got to just realize that, especially considering he did start bot side. Here's past stat. We're backing away, backing away. All right, so I'm warding. It's 235. Okay, now I know mentally, every time, guys, I mean every single time, when 230, 235, hey, if you have time, go ward. Because they're going to show up from 237 to about 255. That is when they're going to show up most of the time, especially Sejuani. So just always have a mental note that it could happen. That's why, like, when my E, I'm always waiting for that thing to go back up so I can dash away at this point. But I am going to play somewhat aggressive. He is pretty low. He's jumping away. So that mentally makes me think, okay, their jungler is not in this situation. He's not here. So what I want to do is, guys, I know he has teleport. I know he has teleport. I need to shove this as fast as possible. So you see me shoving, shoving, shoving. I do not want to let him have the opportunity to freeze this wave. We're clearing it as fast as we can. And now we're back. And he got a TP off. Awesome. But now we've got a little bit of experience lead. We're looking really good. Trying to bounce away. Oh, Sejuani's coming in late, though. He came in very, very late, 3 o'clock. Usually on 250s the time, guys. Again, he came in late. Don't know exactly his pathing, but either way. You saw right there, guys. You saw I literally stunned the guy, and I dashed off him to get that second dash. Again, that is why I go E, level 2. That is why. That's 100% why. Because you can literally dash on top of them, and then dash and get that second dash. Again, always use that to your advantage. Level 2, I'm usually not going to play that aggressive. I'm usually not, because I'm waiting for my level 3 power spike. That's when I start getting a lot stronger. But just a mental note, you can dash off them, guys. Always use that to your advantage. And now I'm probably going to look to back here. Again, I want to get this back off and make sure I catch the wave. We'll go over wave management, all that later on down the road. But experience is everything. Okay, it's at 450. I get my cool. I'm never going to buy Adorns at him, guys. I'm just not. I'm not. If I had 350, I'd buy a longsword. If I have 450, I'm buying a cool. I like cool because by the time I sell it, I'm plus 180 gold in the tank. So I love that. And see how this wave slow pushing me, guys? Great, great, great. We're going to catch the full thing. I'm just looking around the map. Again, you always want to be looking around the map, especially when you're walking the lane. Just keep looking around the map to see if there's anything happening. You want to know everything that's happening. Where's our jungler at? Where's my jungler at? What lane's doing well? You just want to know mentally. And again, the wave's in a really good spot here. I think we're just going to show this last little wave right here, guys. Again, what early landing phase mean? I'm talking like the first 6 minutes in the game, guys. The first part of the game completely. And then I was actually going for a game. Again, I got the wave in a good spot. Okay, so what I am doing right here is very essential. Okay, you see how I am not being aggressive being in this area trying to go for the CS? Because, hey, what if, because this warrior's pinked right there. We know it's pinked. We saw him pink it. What if there are guys right there? Or what if there are guys right there and I die? Now I missed the entire wave and I am screwed the rest of the game. Listen, guys, every time it is slow pushing to you, you should sit an hour and a half back. Try to be in experience range, but if you miss the CS2, who cares? It's slow pushing to you. You need this wave. It's too important. So that is why I'm sitting back and letting this big-ass wave push into me. Okay? It's just, That's just good knowledge to know in future bases, guys. Every time it's slow pushing, just let it happen. Even if you're ahead, it doesn't matter. If you're ahead, you're like, I can beat this guy. Well, there's a jungler there. They kill you. Now they might even get your turret now, too, because you made that greedy-ass play. It's never worth. Just letting it push into me. I see Zach coming. Now I'm playing a little greedy. I want Aatrox to go on me because I see Zach right there. He goes there. I bait him really well. There's Zach. I think we clear this one up, right, guys? We do. Here's that BS up, guys. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, my God. Did we not finish him off? Ooh, gross. But, you know, I mean, you get the concept. You get the concept. Try to bait it a little bit. And, again, this game had the wrong runes. But that gives you a general idea of what you should be doing in the situation. You're going to try to bait. Maybe let shove in. I'm having my rage built up. I might be able to kill him here. I don't remember exactly what happens here in the situation, but, okay. Alright, you see right there, guys, if you use your Q, if you go up and use your Q, you can heal up. You notice I did not Q with empowerment. I went in there, dashed, and Q'd. I got a ton of extra rage because of that, boys. Because I went in there, I got a heal, and I bounced out without using my rage. Now I have rage built up for next trade that happens, and 13 seconds if we go for it. Again, I'm not exactly sure. I've not watched this game in, you know, however long it's been since I played this matchup. In the situation, Aatrox showed he was right there. Now he's not. We do not know where he's at right now. What I want to do in the situation, because he could be back, could be whatever. I just want to get this wave shoved in. That's the goal. That is the goal in the situation here. I'm trying not to use my E just in case Aatrox in any position. Probably end up queuing this. Yeah, I thought so. Just want to get this wave shoved in, guys. Again, try to get an experience on this Aatrox. And that's pretty much it. We got the wave shoved in. That's awesome. And I think we're going to back. That's what we normally do. We're clearing the pink, and we're probably going to back in here. That's my guess. Yep, we're going to back. That is pretty much early laning phase for a melee matchup. Yeah, we didn't get a kill, but I showed you guys pretty much how to wave manage the early part of the game, how to accept the fact that if the lane is slow pushing, you just let it slow push. Don't be greedy. Don't put yourself in a bad spot, because if there is a jungler there, which he could have been there, who knows, guys? He could have been there, and we didn't die. We didn't die. We didn't put ourselves in a bad situation. Even though we know we probably could have done something, it's not worth it. Okay? It's not worth it. All right, so now that is basically early laning phase for a melee. Now we're going to range. It's a tad bit different. In range, you really can't do anything till level 3. Okay? It's just how it works. But again, I'll show you in this video what my thought process is for early laning phase versus a range, which is a different matchup. You already see right at the bat, I'm going Doran Shield. Like I said, guys, range, Doran Shield. Melee, longsword. It's how it works. Remember that. That is a mental note that you should always take. There are some times that I greed on my stream that I go longsword, but I'm suggesting for especially new Renekton players and even experienced ones, Doran Shield is always a really nice time to go because you can survive the early laning phase. This next game, I'll be playing versus Antibot. Him and I, you know, we recently started talking. You know, he's a really cool guy. What I love about him so much is because most big-time streamers like himself, they just kind of start doing clickbaity stuff and all that. But when I started really talking to Antibot, I could tell the dude actually loves the game. He loves the game of League of Legends, really enjoys playing the game. And I have nothing but respect for this guy. So this is a really exciting matchup for me. Plus, you know, I used to play Annie back in the day. I really did. For snippet. The first champ I ever played was Annie, so that's pretty cool, guys. This one's a little higher elo one. I think this could be a master level game. Looks like it from the players in this game. I'm not exactly sure. It should be fun to watch. Again, Annie, you're usually not going to lane versus Annie, but even range in general, this gives you an idea of what you should be playing versus range matchups. A big thing with range is you want to play off your bushes. You want to ignore getting poked out. I'm always going to be going back and forth in my bushes. That's what you should see in this game. I think this game happened, what, 2 days ago? Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. I pretty much remember somewhat of what happens. Playing off the wave. I do not want to show myself. I don't want to get free poke, but I do want to make sure I catch this wave. You can get a little Q in there. I'll badminton and make sure I got the Q in there. Good. Now I'm playing off the bushes. So, the first thing I noticed, guys. Wait, let's take our tab again. Going for a little CS here. Awesome. I'm so quick with my tabs. Oh, I can never catch it. I tab quick. I kind of like have little stutter tabs. Trying to get a little bit of CS here. I'm not really trying to trade. I'm not trying to trade at all. I have Doran Shield for a reason to take a little poke. It's not going to affect me too much. Thinking about most range. Oh my gosh, come on. I got to catch that eventually, right? Here. Nope. No. There we go. Got it. So, the first thing I didn't notice when I got the lane, I just couldn't point it out, or I tried to. I couldn't catch the tab. You see that right there? Yeah, she's running the Mana Crystal. Mana Crystal Relic. That's a very greedy start by the Annie. So right there, I already know she is very, very squishy, and I have Ignite. So right off the bat, I'm already thinking level 3, I'm going to do something. That is what I'm thinking right off the bat. Even though I don't have a longsword, I still have good damage with the 2 runes that I showed you guys in the last video of what I'm running. PTA Domination. Alright, but let's get into it though. I know she's very, very squishy. Range guys are just naturally squishy in general. Again, going for CS, whatever given. We're not trying to trade off level 1, level 2. We're just trying to literally farm to get a chance. Alright, so 235 is about to hit. I know this. I know this. You're going to see me sit back. I'm going to sit back. Because I know, hey, jungler can show up, guys. Right now, it's 235. That is the time where you're sitting back. See, I'm sitting really far back where Annie has to literally flash to stun me or whatever. So, I'm sitting far back and waiting for my E. I'm literally just waiting for my E right now if I do anything crazy. I'm trying to wait it out. I know at 255, I know I have free reign where I can be a little more aggressive. That's 255. That is the time where it's like, okay, I could probably do something. Unless they're doing a full clear, I've got a pretty good opening right now to play aggressive. Okay, so you see how right now, what I'm doing, positioning myself, I know this is my power spike. Level 3 is my power spike. This is when I want to do something, and I know how squishy she is with the items that she's going. So, you see how I'm sitting in front of the wave? By doing this, Annie has to greed for any kind of farm that she wants to go for. It's kind of like zoning her off her own wave that she's trying to catch. Her auto range ain't going to catch it. She has to walk up a little further even to catch this minion right there. And I'm sitting right here. I'm trying to zone her off. This is huge in range matchups, especially when you're level 3. Especially when level 3 and they're greeting like they are right here. So I'm playing in front of the wave. Oh, there's no auto attack at me. I don't care. You're going to miss the cannon, which is what I'm trying to do. Because that's a lot of money that she's going to miss. See, she queued that. I saw her queue that, and the first time I'm doing it, I'm going in right off the bat. I don't believe I get a good trade here, though. The reason why I was awkward, because I didn't want to dash again. I'm trying to use my dash to get out. I stunned before I was empowered. Again, not a good trade here by all. Don't usually do this trade. You want to have your 50 rage for that, but you get the concept of what I'm trying to do here, though. If I didn't empower W, guys, it would have been better. You see how I don't dash out there? I want to save this rage. This rage is important. You don't want to just waste it. You want to have this rage for an 11 seconds. When I go for another trade, I want to make sure it's a full combo of empowerment. I'm sitting behind my wave. I'm a little chunked out. She knows my E's down for a little bit longer. She knows that. She knows that. All right, so one thing I see right now is Ninja is coming. It's 3:18. More likely their jungler is probably not nearby at all. I know this mentally. It's probably not nearby. We could probably make this play. And I'm just waiting for my E. I'm waiting for my E. Waiting for my E. So it's very important. So, right off the bat, guys, what did I do? I let this minion stay alive. Why did I let this minion stay alive, guys? So I can get this dash. I get this dash. I land it. Now I get a second dash. Okay, a key point in this is, I know a lot of Renekton mains do this. You guys double dash and then get on the target. Listen, I have no issues with flashing for this play. Like, watch. Instant flash. I just know I am. Like, this, yeah, just like that. Clean combo. Again, I literally just E'd, flash into Debbie so you can't react to it. A flash that can't react. Plus, I didn't waste my empowerment on that second dash. I used it all for my empowered Debbie, which will do the most damage. Again, now you shove the wave extremely fast. If your jungler helps you push in, that's awesome. Again, it's not taxing. You're helping your lane out a ton by doing this. Get the lane shoved in, and now we back off. That's clean. That is perfect. That is how you play it. That's textbook how you play it. Sometimes you don't get a gank, whatever, but I still would have probably been looking for that play anyways because I have Ignite, because I have empowered abilities, guys. I would have been looking really good anyways, even if Zinshao didn't show up. So, either way, that is kind of the basics of beginning and laning phase versus all that. I think when I'm next back, I'd probably get like 2 long swords and a boot. Still a really good start. I'd be kind of snowballing the game. But this is how you probably play the matchup for the early game. Okay, there are 3 things that I have not gone over in this video that I really want to show you guys before we go on to the next segment. Okay, the first thing is using these plants. Okay, these plants y'all know give health. Well, on Renekton, they don't just give health. Watch, guys. See my rage? Each one I grab, I gain 5 rage. Also, it resets the timer of your rage cooldown going up. I think it's like 12 seconds. So, I mean, let's say it's about to start going down or it's slowly going down. If you hit that, guys, it resets that 12-second timer for when your rage slowly goes down. So, that's just a little fun fact for you guys. The second thing I never got to show you guys in the last couple of videos is this right here. So, watch, guys. You guys know if you auto-attack, you gain rage. I showed that earlier. Another way, see, that's 15 rage. If you just Q, so that's getting 10 rage right there. Or if you W, you gain rage too. If it's not empowered, you're going to gain rage. That goes with your E, your W, and your Q. Lastly, I want to go over the W bug. When you don't have an empowered W, you'll get the minion every single time. See? You saw I W'd beforehand, and then it died off the turret shot, but I still got the money. And it's just a fun fact, guys. But at the same time, if I have an empowered W and I do that, I will not get the CS. So in this video, we have gone over basic combos, your auto Q, your EQ, auto E, your E, auto WQ, auto E. You get it. Again, you can watch the video again and see all those little things. Again, they are basic. We didn't incorporate Flash. We didn't incorporate Tiamat. We didn't incorporate Ulti. So, and that will all be in the next video. Okay, don't worry. I know I showed you guys a little bit in the Antibot game, but again, I will really hone in on that in the next video. Starting builds. Either you're starting Longsword Consumable or Doran Shield Health Pot. Again, the difference between a Doran's Blade and Longsword is negative 270 gold. So again, if you guys buy that, I'm telling you right now, you're kind of hurting yourself if you don't get a kill on that back. So I just don't suggest buying it. The only reason I get Doran Shield is poke matchups, hard lanes, etc. Jungler awareness. Again, you should know where the jungler is starting at all times the first 2 minutes of the game. You need to know where they're at. It is very important in knowing, okay, is the jungler there? And then if he's starting blue side, okay, now he's going to be going top lane at 235. Just little things like that can be extra, just huge, amazing. The next one, guys, ranged and melee matchups. Range matchups, again, use your bushes to your advantage. Really own in on using those bushes. It's very important, and don't really look to trade till at least level 3, because range, it's just, you're not going to win a trade very well versus range matchups. When you're not level 3, it's hard to. And then melee, try to really own in on getting your rage built up and then really pressure. You can pressure a little bit level 1, level 2, but really your level 3 is your spike. You know that from what I showed there. And again, I will have every matchup possible for top lane over time on my page on YouTube. Don't worry, I got you guys. And then the wave pushing to you and then pushing into him. When it's pushing to you, sit back. You're not going to miss anything, guys. It's okay. You're not going to miss nothing. You're going to get the experience, which really matters the most. And then it's pushing them. You'll kind of sit in front of the wave. Look for a trade to look for a tower dive, and I'll really go over that in the next video when we're showing, first back and then going into, later in the game. In the next video, we'll be incorporating Flash, Tiamat, and ult into our combos. Basically, in this video, we went over basics. Next one, we're going to really get in depth and situational with the combos that we can and can't do. Also, we'll be going over, for the laning phase portion, first back and transitioning slowly in the mid game. Meaning, taking turrets, slowly start getting a major CS and experience lead over your laner. And then really owning in on going over low risk, high reward plays. Knowing where the jungler's at, just etc. And then also, maybe showing how to really properly do a tower dive with Renekton. And that's basically it for the next video, guys. I hope I see you guys then. Deuces. Hey guys, RTL here. If y'all enjoyed the video, click the sub button above. If y'all want to get notified, click the bell down below. And also, like I said, videos unrecommended. I hope you guys check out. Have a great day and let's go, baby.